Hey folks, welcome to Introduction to Theater. I'm currently standing in the lobby of the Ely Studio Theatre where we would normally be having class and producing theater and you'd be seeing theater and doing projects, but I just wanted to give you, I always start my intro class with a little walking tour of the theater facilities and a little description of what we do in the theater program and what the Student Theater Association is. So here we are, we're on the second floor of the Ely Campus Center, right above the library. This would normally be our box office during productions. And this is the Ely Studio Theatre, which is kind of the home to both the Student Theater Association and the Theater Arts program. So come on in. Right now, obviously, I just have the regular work lights on, but you can see that it's what we call a black box theater. It's not a traditional proscenium style theater, which you'll learn about later on in the semester, but it's a 99-seat flexible black box theater. We've got these risers right here that we take apart and we can put them in any sort of configuration. You see up there, we've got a whole bunch of trusses. We have 27 trusses that are spaced every 2 feet across the stage. You'll see we've got like a curtain track. Right, this is called a traveler, and this is a soft good. So we can completely enclose the entire space in these black drapes. And kind of what we love about this space is that it's completely open. You know, when my colleagues and I get together to produce a piece of theater in here, we are not limited to telling the story in the same perspective every single time. We've done proscenium style theater, we have done theater in the round, we've done theater in the thrust, we've done kind of immersive theater where the theater encompasses, the audience is sitting on stage with the actors. A few years ago we did a production of a play called Big Love, which had kind of like an L-shaped space and used an immense amount of playing space. But we really love this space because of its flexibility to really explore the story. Connected to the black box, you can see, is a giant scene shop. Right? There's a 22-foot wide opening right here, and that opens up into our scene shop, right? And above, up there, you can see I've got some cyc lights up there, so if I hang a giant white piece of fabric here, I can change the color of them. Right through here, through this door right here, is one of our costume storage facilities. But we've got chop saws, we've got a table saw, we've got lumber storage, we have paint storage, we have all sorts of stuff to build, paint, make scenery, make props, right? We've got some stock scenery over here. We've got a stock set of stairs that have been used over here. We've got some more platforms, and we really have a lot of options. If you go up this set of stairs, you get to our props storage where we have hand props and furniture. This little bridge kind of goes out into the space above those trusses that I was showing you earlier. So we can lower scenery in between the trusses. We can work on electrics and lighting above the grid as well as below the grid. So we have a lot of flexibility and a lot of space here in the Ely Studio Theatre. And again, this is just a little bit closer of our scene shop. We have a saw stop table saw. We have all of our tool storage, right? We've got our lumber storage racks right here. We've got hardware and stuff over here. Got paint right there. And then we have our flat stock storage. If we come out this door, we kind of come to the backstage, what has become the backstage area, and kind of what really encompasses, this is where the theater program kind of lives. Back here, if we go into this room right here, we have, this is our costume shop. It's a little bit packed up and put away for the summer, but normally we have sewing machines all set up at these tables, and there's dress forms and there's usually sketches of the costumes that my colleague Heather is going to be building, and there's just a whole lot of fabric storage. You can see a lot of the machines there, but all of our costumes, you know, some of them are purchased and altered, and some of them are built from the ground up. It's really great to see, you know, Heather take a piece of fabric and then 3 weeks later have a giant, awesome costume. And then this room right here is just, we call it our green room, theater library. There are some computers in here. There's a fridge and a microwave. The theater faculty use this space, and the theater students use this space. So once we're back on campus and producing theater in person again, we're going to be very excited to be back in this space. As I said, I was going to tell you a little bit about the theater program and a little bit about the Student Theater Association now that we've kind of toured the bulk of the facilities. So the Theater Arts program offers a BA with a concentration in theater studies, a concentration in design and technology, or a concentration in performance, which can be considered acting, directing, and playwriting. Those three things kind of fall into the performance category. We produce 2 faculty-directed and designed main stage productions each year, one in the fall semester, one in the spring semester. For the last 6 years, we've been producing musical theater in the spring and traditional plays in the fall. We also have a group that works within the Ely Studio Theatre and with the theater faculty known as the Student Theater Association. The Student Theater Association also produces 2 shows a year. They usually produce one in the Black Box the end of September, beginning of October, and then they produce one at the end of February. And those are all student produced. They're student directed, they're student designed. The Student Theater Association Executive Board creates a production calendar with the theater faculty so that our shows can be symbiotic and both exist in this space throughout the semester and rehearse and build in the semester. And the great thing about the Theater Arts program and the Student Theater Association is that you do not have to be a major or a minor to participate in either of those groups. Right? We produce 4 shows in here between the Theater Arts program and the Student Theater Association, and they are welcome and open to all students on campus. So if you enjoy this class this semester, if you love making theater, if you want to be part of plays, when we're back on campus, please come and find us. We will be producing online performances this semester, and I'm going to send you some information on that. Auditions are next week, Tuesday, September 8th and Wednesday, September 9th on Zoom. So if you're interested in working on some theater this semester as well as taking a theater class, please reach out to me and I'd be happy to give you some more information. I'm sorry we're not doing this in person. I'm sorry that we're teaching online again this semester, but I'm really excited to share the space with you and to get to know all of you throughout the semester. And again, if you have any questions about doing theater on campus, please reach out to me. Have a great semester, and I'm just an email or a phone call in my office away. All right, take care. Bye-bye.